The bookstore door closes behind her with a soft thud. Outside, rain begins to fall in a quiet rhythm. Emily walks slowly down the sidewalk, the old book pressed to her chest, the note resting gently between its pages. Her breath leaves her in a cloud as she crosses the street, lost in thought. Later, in her small apartment, she sits on the edge of the bed, lights dimmed, fingers tracing the pressed flower again. She reads the message on the note once more, the words sinking deeper this time. "You'll find what you're looking for where the road ends." She holds it up against the window, watching as headlights pass through it from the street. A strange warmth pulses in her chest. With her notebook in her lap, she opens her laptop and types the name that's been stuck in her head since he walked out the door. Ethan Carter Vineyard, New York. A website loads slowly. Carteridge Vineyards. A photo shows rolling hills, golden vines, and an old farmhouse. Below it, family owned since 1963. She scrolls down and stops on an About Us section. There is a black and white photo of Margaret Carter, the elegant grandmotherly woman from the site, smiling, her arms around two children. One of them is Ethan. She sits back, eyebrows furrowed. Her pen scribbles in the corner of her notebook. Why did his name sound so familiar? Then, almost without realizing it, she pulls the book closer again and begins flipping through the rest of its pages. It's filled with underlined lines, tiny handwritten notes in the margins. Someone, maybe Ethan, maybe someone else, had been deeply attached to this copy. She flips toward the middle and finds a second note, so faint it's nearly invisible, pressed beneath the corner of a torn page. It's not a full letter this time, just one sentence. "I lost her before I had the chance to tell the truth." The handwriting matches the first note. Her eyes widen. She reads it again. She can feel her pulse quicken, a mix of curiosity and something heavier. Was Ethan talking about someone he loved? Was this planted? Or did he not even know it was still inside? The next morning, she returns to the bookstore. The owner looks up from behind the counter with a cup of tea. "You again, huh?" She smiles faintly. "I have a weird question. Do you happen to know where that book came from? The one I bought yesterday?" The clerk thinks, squinting slightly. "That was from one of our older donation batches. I think some of the Carter family books were mixed in. Margaret used to drop off big boxes after the summers. Kind of a local tradition, so it really could have been his." The clerk shrugs. "If it came from that house, could be." There were at least a dozen with her name scribbled inside. Emily hesitates, then asks if she can look at the old donation boxes. She's pointed to the back, dim, dusty, stacked with books forgotten by time. She combs through titles, brushing off cobwebs, flipping open covers. After nearly half an hour, she finds a box labeled Romance Carter. She pulls out the books one by one. Tucked inside one of them, a photograph. Her hand trembles slightly as she lifts it out. A teenage Ethan, unmistakable, smiling beside a girl who looks hauntingly like Emily. The resemblance is uncanny, but it isn't her. She flips the photo over. Summer 2015, Eden Lake. The name rings no bell, but something inside her tightens. She takes the book and photo and leaves without a word, her thoughts churning. Back at the apartment, she lays everything out on the table. The flower, the note, the photo. Her phone buzzes, a text from her brother Ryan. "Ryan, did you contact the lawyer yet? Dad's stuff isn't going to sort itself." She doesn't answer. Instead, she pulls out the last book from the Carter box she brought home. As she opens it, another pressed flower falls into her lap. A different kind this time, blue petals still intact, and beneath it, a folded note sealed with a piece of string. Her breath catches. She unties it. "She told me love would never survive the truth, but I think truth is what love is made of. One day, if someone finds this, maybe they'll finish the story we couldn't." There's no name, just a tiny ink drawing of a vineyard. She stares at the words for a long time. Then, finally, she reaches for her phone and dials the number listed on the vineyard's website. The call rings twice. Carter Ridge Vineyards. Hi. Is Ethan there? Who's calling? A pause. Just someone who found a flower and a question that doesn't have an ending yet. Hold on. There's a long silence. Then his voice. This is Ethan. It's Emily. From the bookstore. Another pause. I was hoping you'd call. She lets out a breath she didn't realize she'd been holding. There's a lot I want to ask you. Then maybe it's time you came to the vineyard. The call ends. Emily stares at her phone, then at the note, and the flower, and the photo. She doesn't know exactly what she's walking into, but something tells her the story has only just begun, to be continued.